Wichita Falls police are investigating the fourth and fifth homicides in the city in less than 3 weeks. 20-year-old Paul Chandler is charged with the capital murder of his girlfriend, 19-year-old Casey Wolford, and her unborn child. He's jailed on a $1.5 million bond. Police responded to Chandler's 911 call in the 1600 block of Deer Park Way Wednesday morning about 7:30. First responders found Wolford lying on her back and said she appeared to have been deceased for several hours. Chandler said she had laid down around 1 that morning, and when he woke up, he found her blue in the face. He told police he thought that an unknown person may have come into their open second-story window and done something to her. The two adults and one child, who also lived there, agreed to make statements. One of the other residents and her son told police they heard Chandler and Wolford arguing around 10 the night before for about an hour. The woman and her son went to sleep, and the woman said sometime between 12:30 and 2 she was awakened by a loud thud and heard Wolford say stop, then everything was quiet. She said nothing else was heard the rest of the night. Chandler was then read his rights, but during a police interview he denied there had been an argument. He then admitted there had been an argument, but said it never got physical. He said before they fell asleep, they had what he described as rough sex, which included him putting his hand on her throat and pushing down. He said Wolford told him she loved him before going to sleep. Police say he was adamant that he never hit her and never had in the past, even when she had slapped him. He was adamant that Wolford talked to him before going to sleep. Results of an autopsy performed Thursday concluded Wolford had been strangled by her throat and by chest compression. The medical examiner stated Wolford would not have been able to talk after being choked. The ME also found the unborn female child only died because her mother had died and would have been a healthy baby if born.